Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Xenoblade Chronicles. And of course, future connected extra story. Alright, we are at this High Entia encampment. I think that's the best way to describe it. I don't think we can call this a town. There's just a few tents and a few High Entia walking around. And I don't think it's anything more than that. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk to the people here, pick up a few quests, and then walk around and see what we can find.
Hey.
Oh, hello there. How would you feel about assisting me in my research? Come now, don't make those faces. It's an easy task, I swear. I'll take the grimace as happily ma'am, shall I? See, I've developed this tool for exploiting ether deposits. A common ether pick, if you will, and I'd like you to test it out. The reason why we couldn't grab a piece. You're still looking uncertain, struck dumb by my apparent genius? Oh, of course, you're using to being able to mine ether deposits on the Bionis with run-of-the-mill tools, aren't you? Well, that won't work here on Bionis' shoulder. The deposits are too dense, so you need a specialized implement. In other words, this. Previous iterations of the ether pick were pretty heavy machinery though, requiring training and a license to operate. So, to cut through the rigmarole, I looked into developing one that even lay people like you could use right from the off. If you prove me right, I even let you keep it once you're done. How about it? Why not? Because we will need these crystals in order to make our stuff, so yes. Oh, you'll do it? Well, that's just grand. See, I made the thing so it wouldn't mean anything if you only tested it myself. Thanks. I used to have an assistant helping me, but they seemed dissatisfied for some reason and ran off before I knew it. Just mosey on up there and ether deposit, have the common ether pick and use it to give the deposit a good old whack. Do let me know how you're getting on. No problem. Leave it to me. Alright, let's do it. According to Cardinal, I just have to pick and give the ether deposit a good old whack. Alright, let's see what the common ether pick can do for us. Was that supposed to happen? Broken ether pick. Maybe it's malfunctioned? We should let Cardinal know about this. Definitely.
Hey.
Oh, thanks for that. I have to say, I didn't expect it to break so easily though. Right, can fit here for a minute. I see. Oh, so the problem is durability. Alright. Due to the higher ether density on the Bionis Shoulder, it seems it crystallizes into a form that's perfect for gems. Just reinforcing the pick isn't likely to improve the yield in practice. Thank you all. This has been a valuable learning opportunity. I feel like I can take my research to the next level now. I did want you to have the common ether pick as thanks, but now that it's broken, it won't really do, will it? Well, that's too bad. I'll just have to give you the old retail model instead. Like I said, it's got this kink, so it requires a trained hand, but it's better than nothing, right? You should be able to use it to harvest density high purity gems from all around the shoulder. Save you time crafting. Well, might not be state of the art, but as long as it works, I'll use it. Obtaining gems from ether deposits. On the Bionis Shoulder you can use tools called an ether pick to mine actual gems from ether deposits, not just crystals. If you exhaust a given deposit, check back after a while. As you progress through the story, you may be able to obtain a more efficient ether pick. With a better ether pick, you could mine gems of a higher rank. So basically we're gonna get multiple subsequent quests of that person and then get a better ether pick. Alright. We can work with that. Okay, so it's already processed. So we do not have to process itself, it's just random crystals we're getting from this. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. We can work with that.
Yes?
Living here is not easy, but it's the path we choose for ourselves, so we have no regrets. The day we left Alcamoth behind, we swore an oath to the memory of our fallen companions. We said we'd go back there someday, somehow. No hardship is too great, so long as I'm working towards that goal. You wanted to apply for resettlement? Oh, sorry, but the companion's cape is groaning under strain from all soldiers alone. No, we're just wondering how everything is going here. Oh, I'm hard at work setting up a very special kind of shop here. I'd love it if you could come back later. Ooh. It's still in preparation, this settlement. Okay. And you already hear it. I'm already calling it a settlement, even though it's more like an encampment. But yeah.
I guess.
Well, I suspect it is not just us who have been over-harvesting the plum wildgrass. If we end up running out, it's not going to be easy to finding an alternative. Why is it that the thing looks cooler when they get strong? It's even true for monsters. Still, I don't even fancy up below them on the food chain, so I better get back to my crunches. Always keep working out. Too many of our brethren have already laid down their lives. Don't play the hero, but going Alcamoth out of your minds. That definitely won't do. Oh, need something? If you do, well, I'm busy. Can it wait? No, wait. I spoke too soon. Actually, I would like to ask you to perform some task for me. I would not normally reach out to strangers such as yourself, but there's a limit to what I can achieve myself. I've received requests for assistance from some of the younger companions, and I'd like you to resolve their issues. It should not prove too difficult, yet the volume of work was high, so I was feeling quite harried. Could you go into more detail? Nene admit, Nene also curious. First, Gwyneth's request, which pertains to gathering plum wildgrass. It has gotten rarer lately, hence the task of picking it more taxing than it once was. Second, Fateless job of winnowing the preying caterpillar population. These in turn grew more and more numerous until their numbers needed culling. Thirdly, the request from Loban, who has the task with handling a number of noble brogs. Those critters have also been breeding too much to our liking and need a little, let's just say, population control? Gather 5 lots of plum wildgrass, subdue 3 preying caterpies as well as 2 noble brogs. I would be grateful if you could undertake those 3 jobs for me, if not too much to ask, of course. Really? 3 in 1, not 3 separate quests? Alright. Very good then. I shall let you get the details of each mission from the concerned parties. No problem, leave it to me. Oh, trust in hereupon, Kino, and that they will be saved. Oh, we will do that.
Hi there.
Alright, do we have anything interesting here? Oh, that's what she has equipped. This is definitely better. This too? I'm guessing we're gonna see a lot of improvement here because we haven't gotten a lot from the enemies just yet. Well, I think I need to grind a bit in between the episodes and sell stuff and then raise our equipment pieces, just like we normally would. But the fact that those 2 weapons are definitely better, I'm gonna buy these 2 at least because that would fit in between the 30,000 that we have. Just as a good start. Do come again. As I cannot accompany her, I trust you will see to it that no harms comes to Lady Melia. Oh, I will definitely do my best, I can guarantee you that. Alright, so where's the map wanting to take us? Alright, all the way over to the crossroads. Oh, those are probably just the enemies that we need to defeat. Right. And I see an ether deposit and a What was they called here? Quiet moment? Yes, quiet moments. Sounds really nice, doesn't it? Alright, let's talk to that person there and then go to the quiet moments and after that the ether deposit.
How's it going?
Lend me your ear a minute, will you? The Telethi are pure-blooded High Entia, transformed into monstrous shapes. Their faces in those final moments still haunt my dreams sometimes, and somewhere in the corner of my heart I feel gratitude for whichever my ancestors made my blood impure. Oh, sorry. I'm not sure why I just told you all that. I guess you just struck me as a good listener is all. Perhaps it's just that you're the first stranger I've met in a while. Hey, and we understand. We were part of that entire mission, so we know how bad it got. We really did. And of course, while we are exploring the area, any collectible we see on the floor we have to pick up. Maybe first do the quiet time. And it does look like there is no affinity here, so these moments will probably be much easier to unlock. Just having the right people within your party will probably do it. And since the first one we saw is voiced over, I'm gonna assume they all are, and I actually kinda love it, in all honesty.
Brother, sister pon. Hope they're not giving mama pon too much trouble buckets.
Nene, there you are.
Something the matter?
Kino's been looking for you. Something about stubbing his toe?
Little pon never change. Nene will rub back later and go, there, there.
You're a good sister, Nene. Or maybe more like a mum. By the way, what were you doing out here, Nene?
Nene been reminiscing about Frontier Village, tiny bit.
I see. So, that's where you were living before?
Yep, in Paz, Nene always adventure into Magna Forest with brother sister pon and climb trees every day.
I assume you were the responsible one then?
That silly question. Nopon boys all good for nothing lazy bones. It all too much for Mama Pon to handle, so Nene have to help take care of brother sister pon and dada pon all full up.
I wonder what Riki would have to say to that.
He would have been probably very proud.
Dada pon, after he'd chosen for village hero pon, is set off on great adventure with Mr. Shulk. House become total pigsty, hungry little pon underfoot everywhere.
Wow, I had no idea. Wait, was this after Riki joined us? So that must mean...
Yep, before Nene became friends with Mr. Shulk and friends here. We actually met 1 year ago, back in Frontier Village.
We did, didn't we?
Dada pon, stomach rumbly rumbly.
Oh, I remember that quest.
Food. Dada pon, give grab.
It's a nice throwback.
You're kidding? I'm sorry, I feel kind of bad about this now. Though, in my defense, you've really grown. It's almost like you're a whole different Nopon.
In Nopon biology, aged between 10 and 15 often experience growth spurt. That why, when compare Nene now and Nene 1 year ago, it not too surprising if not realize they the same person.
It's still quite a surprise. I never knew that a Nopon could grow that much in a single year.
Now Mr. Shulk know can rely on post-growth spurt Nene more than ever.
We can always count on Nopon. Us Homs could learn a lot from you.
We definitely could, yeah. The kind-heartedness of the entire race so far.
Nene had these moments lately when get teeny bit lonely.
And hungry.
Ah, poor Hum Hum. Mr. Shulk, such chow hound.
I don't think that was me.
Nene prepared some grub, too sweet. Now, Mr. Shulk, go cook Kino and Miss Melia and tell to wash up.
Really, that's...
She doesn't want to admit it was her stomach
I
growling.
thought she was so grown up for always taking care of Kino. But really, she's just a kid. No wonder she's lonely.
Mr. Shulk, something happened? Tell me to rumbly to move, or what?
Wait, I've got it.
Mama?
Headband?
I'll round up all the others. Then after, we can all chip in with a meal. It'll be more fun that way.
Mr. Shulk would not say no.
Yeah. Instead of becoming friends, let's become a family. Especially since these two are so young. Alright, let's grab that crystal deposit over there, and then I guess we're going quest hunting? Well, I think we're probably gonna go towards the place where we need to be for our main quest, because the side quests we have so far are all like the general kill this, gather that kind of stuff. And we usually save those for between the episodes in Xenoblade Chronicles. Alright. So let's check where we want to go. I think it was the cave that we saw at the beginning where we crashed with the junks that we needed to be. So let's make our way over there. And of course, along the way, if there's any enemy we need to defeat for our quests, of course we'll try and take them down with us. And who knows, maybe if we're lucky we'll beat all of them already on our way over and we can deliver them straight away. And when it comes to the plums that we need to find, I guess we just have to be a little bit lucky. And we'll leave the other enemies that we don't need to defeat just in the middle. Having said that, let's equip the weapons we gathered, because it is a significant increase. Just either defense up and HP up, so not... well, you can get the HP up at least, because you are definitely the lowest one. And once we get a little bit more in our collection, we can determine which ones would be the better one for us to have right now. But look at the environments. They do look better than they were in the main story, but if I gathered enough from the comments, it's almost 10 years between the original main game and this extra story. I think this story was then created during the process of the creation of the definitive edition. Again, assumption, of course, from my side. But it does look very, very beautiful. It really does. Alright, let's check the map, see if there's anything else of interest. Well, here we need to be for our main quest. There's junks. Plenty of places we want to see, but I want to see if I can defeat at least 1 or 2 monsters for our quest. Why not? God, it's... oh, ooh! That's not a bad thing. I see multiple quests. Oh, it's probably the plums. Yes, okay, so even those are now a separate color compared to the last game. Because then it was actual collectible item. Ooh, did you actually try to knock me out? Come on, you're just level 61. I fought a little bit in between the episodes. Oh, great, the shield. Oh yeah, I changed up the attacks of the Monado a little bit. Well, the shield isn't a bad thing. Come on, you are a healer, so don't forget about that. Alright, just keep focusing and trust in our no-pon members to keep our HP up.
Have to practice Edipon once Nene get back. Winning just
Well, seeing them as red collectibles definitely makes it a lot easier to find. Alright, maybe this first collection of quests we'll just do together, cause they don't seem to take a very long time. Yeah, it's so much more natural fighting with Shulk as the lead. Alright. One more caterpillar. Is that Brock back there one of the quests we need to do as well? That would mean that they're all really close together. That was different in the main story as well. Then you got the quest and yes, you need to travel over the entire map in order to find your targets. I'm thinking that's probably because we just started this. So the first couple of quests, they are taking it easy on us. Which you will not hear me complaining, at least not too much. Got the pile syrup and broken antenna. Thank you very much. Yes, it definitely is. I'm guessing that one on the floor is probably leading to the last plum we need to collect. But first, let's kill 2 of these noble brogs. I take it seriously. It is, of course, a Brock. Not too shabby. Come on, we need silver chest or the luxurious ones. Cause they do drop equipment pieces, I've seen it. We're trying to get the most out of our attacks. Ah, not in time. And I'll level up in the process as well. Perfect. And a friend Sheltero. I think that is the grey version of the ones he was originally carrying. So basically, same strength, just no gem slots in them, so nothing we would be interested in. Alright, let's pick up the last plum, and that would mean we would have completed that quest as well. Alright, does it mean that we only need to return? Are they still in here? Oh wait, that's all. We need... Wait. Filter on... current? Yes, that's better. That way we won't have filled up this with all the quests we already finished. Return to Lenar. Right. Since it was this easy to complete, let's go towards him. And afterwards we can go to our quest point. So, I will see you back at the settlement. Alright, let's deliver this quest and see if we have enough to level up before we continue on with the main story.
Huh?
Ah, you again. I've heard back from Gwyneth and the rest. I'm glad their issues were resolved. Well, I have your ear. There is something I realized earlier. It's quite possible that the caterpillars gathered to eat the plum wildgrass and the brogs to eat the caterpillars. Seeing as how you've taken out the caterpillars and the brogs, the wildgrass might come back sometime soon. We'll have some food shortage to grapple with until then, but that is my problem. Lucky for everyone that you won me some breathing room here, huh? I'm glad everything worked out. Thank you for your help. We're all in your debt. And sorry for looking down my nose at you all. It wasn't exactly gracious. Right, another 30,000. Beautiful. Alright, so I think that's for all the quests here at the moment. So let's continue on with the main one. And maybe switch the time to a bit earlier during the day. Because everything is so much clearer and more greener that way. Alright, so we know we need to go through that cave up ahead. While we're trying to get there, I do want to pick up some collectibles just in case. Because we're doing quite nicely at the moment. I have walked around a bit here now and we've gotten a lot of collectibles off the list already, but not everything. Especially the strange ones. And if it's a bit the same as with the main quest, there could be certain times of day that they are only available, so we need to play around with that. And I will probably do that in between the episodes. Because just like with the main one, collecting these, everything of these, could take quite a while. Ooh. We haven't defeated the Volffs yet. Really? Going straight for our healer? And of course we defeated the Volff while we rescued our dear all two Nippon children, but not in the wild at least. Before friends pass here, pleased to hear the story. I sense an ordeal in our immediate future. Meh. Gratitude for stopping in tracks. What is matter? Matter is a bit complicated, to be frank. If we can help, we would like to do so. Meh. Although, we pretty much only just arrived here, so if it's direction you need, we might not be the one to ask. Issue not about where to go, actually it's about tracking down friends. They get lost? Oh, they not lost, no. They scatter to designated locations to perform ordered land surveys. What point of that? Measuring relative and absolute elevation of terrain, plot distance and other such. Oh no, completely forgot to do mandatory self-intro. Qualified, certified, satisfaction guaranteed. Inspector 102 is the name, surveying new land is game. Pleasure to meet you, 102. I'm Shulk, and these are Melia, Nene, and Kino. Oh, pleasure all belongs to 102. My curiosity is a little bit piqued. May I ask what a Ponspector is? Oh, question is extremely well timed. Ponspector is name of elite unit of Nopon surveyors, and 102 is one. Nopon from Frontier Village surely hear Ponspector's name sit in tone of reverence at least once or twice. Sister Pon, you have any clue? Nene guessed that Pon might know. Things might be worse than 102 thought. Long period of suspended activity was disastrous for brand recognition. So true, so true. Meh, no. Tribulation is only opportunity in full body costume. Go on, 102. Have to put best foot forward. 102 and other Ponspectors actually come to Bionis Shoulder to conduct full and complete survey. But Chief 1-1, who is brigade leader, forget to inform of rendezvous point. So though 102 finish own assignment, looks like up creek without Petal. Expect all Ponspector in same boat. 102 thinks should probably go look for teammates, but With monsters carpeting land, probably even veteran Ponspector like tend to have hard time. Apart from yourself, how many members does your team number? Nice round 11. 11? I see. This is a vast land, so searching by yourself certainly seems dangerous. Do you know where your colleagues might have gone? Tend to have couple tinklings. 2 Ponspector can probably find, then maybe they have clues to other whereabouts. Alrightings! Then we go search for the first 2. Oh, no, wait a single minute, Kino. Still plenty of important business we attend to. Oh, tend to not get underfoot, promise. Friends look strong, so... though maybe can go with? That way, if Ponspectors somewhere along travel path, can help out each other. It's a good plan, or what? What do you think, Melia? Do you really need to ask, Shulk? We hope you look for Ponspector friends. Should really be Miss Melia that say that. Oh, really? Oh boy. Dear Ducks of Tend to welling with joy. Thank you, friends. Can you tell us, to the best of your knowledge, where you would expect your colleagues to be? Well, one of us in charge of the area between Crossroads on the way to Companion's Cape all the way to Netris Necropolis. That one is a bit of a coward, so tend to not sure if he does service job properly. And other one was assigned to the area past Crackmore Caverns, stretching from Lake on Lefty's side up to Pillar Knoll. Maybe having case of screamy adepts and unexpected circumstances, so Tento would like to put mind at ease. And lest friends think Tento is some kind of freeloader, let's reassure, when push comes to shove, Tento shove. I feel better already. Thank you, Tento. Oh, but of course, Tento most grateful too. Prospectors unite. Blue team Tentu. Okay, so a side quest of this game: find all Ponspectors. Well, at least this one we definitely need to complete. Because I don't know what it does, but I'm sure it's gonna be amazing. Ponspector enabled special attacks. The Ponspectors are an elite band of surveyors from Frontier Village, split between red, blue and yellow teams. If you can befriend members from all 3 teams, Shulk and his friends will gain access to a new kind of special attack, so try to seek them out wherever possible. The full Ponspector Brigade numbers 12 members. When you recruit one, they may tip off the location of others. Locations you've heard are marked on the map with a Ponspector icon. Recruiting the Ponspectors. Ponspectors on Bionis Shoulder have issues they struggle with. We'll solve those issues for them to gain their help in your quest. In the collectible section of the menu, you can access the Ponspector report to learn more about the Ponspectors you have befriended up until that point. Alright, let's have a quick look. Alright, Tentu. And apparently we know of 3 other names at least. Alright, blue team. There, obliging. 18 years. Tentu knew he forgot something. The meat spot. She forgot to tell us again. Now total mayhem. Except Tentu is equally to blame to forget.
We measure! Find treasure! Ponspectors till we die!
His voice acting is much better than mine. Alright, so at least we got the first one down. And can we see... Alright, so we have one here. And one here that we know of. Shall we go to him and ask what we can do to help him?
What did they do this time?
Qualified, certified, only mildly terrified. Ponspector Tai is the name and surveying new land is game. But really, none of that matters right now. Tai is smack in the middle of a cataclysmic struggle of life and death. That doesn't sound good. Oh, shock horror. Tai was sneak secret surveying carefully to hide from watchful monster eyes, but then made the worst mistake of life. At the end of Ponspector, little victory cheers tip out, and then monster spotted Tai. Monster poised to lunge for such succulent body of Tai Tai. Thanks to quick escape legs, Tai Tai able to move it all the way here, but then grim realization dawned on Tai Tai. Somehow Tai Tai lose more precious than life protective charm. Tai Tai thinks possibly could have dropped at the Netrisk necropolis just upslope here. Oh, please help Tai Tai to find, dear friends. Tai Tai is begging you. Recommend level 63, find the charm. It is just finding the charm, right? So it's not like we have to fight the monsters up there. But in case we need to, we are not 63 just yet. You know what? What we're gonna do is... It should be close by, yeah, relatively close by. Shall we have a quick look? And then we can decide if we will struggle through the entire area, beating all the monsters until we find the item, or if we're gonna leave it to the next episode. I am very curious about a place called the Necropolis, so I'm expecting a lot of death and decay. Can we mark it? Yes. Oh, there's... Is that the place? I think that's the place where I died, yeah. That big old thing tried to attack me. And it's a little bit out of my league. So this is gonna be a run and jump. Just Alright. If we can grab it, it's fine. A husk chucker. Oh, we're definitely gonna have a look what it is later. Right now, I want to see what's at the end of it without attracting the boss monster's watchful eyes. Because level 69, a little bit out of my reach, and it's going to be a bit too hard to complete just yet. Ooh, high lightning. Bladebird. Okay, the Bladebird we already have, but the other one was a new one. New strange collectible. That's really good. It means you only have 4 left to go. Okay, this looked like a man-made cavern, at least.
I need to be even stronger.
So, it's probably somewhere in here. Interesting. Can go around. So I'm guessing we're gonna go through. Worker Arachno. Alright, so one thing we already see here is the monsters are way too high level for us at this time. So this is something we have to do at a later point and time, I guess. Alright. Well, I'm gonna leave it here. In between the episodes, I will attempt once or twice to grab the item our little prospectopon wants. So I can see if it's possible or not. If it is, I will let you know at the beginning of next episode. But for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we figure out whether we can help Tai Tai, and if not, we'll continue on with the main story and see what the other prospectopon wants. But in the end, I promise you, we will get all 12 of them, because if it helps us fight, there's no reason not to. So, see you then. Bye bye.